knots, stand flight level 150, Shamrock 35 Don Kilo Juliet, good day.
207 Tango, push is approved, push start approved, release point Echo.
Push to start approved, start release point Echo, thank you very much. City Island 1. Bravo, sir.
Hotel Mike, descend to flight level 130 and contact Dublin 120.755, Slum.
And flight level 130 and 1257, stay on the frequency, Shamrock 5, Hotel Mike.
120.755, 5 Hotel Mike.
20755, Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike, flight level 130. Minor 1 Bravo X-ray, descend altitude 3000 feet, cleared ILS, approach runway 28, report established.
Descend altitude 3000 feet, cleared ILS, runway 28, will call runner 1 Bravo X-ray.
Runway 33 Juliet, turn left heading of 200 and descend altitude 5000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascal.
Heading 200 and descending, confirm 5000 feet, 979, Shamrock 33 Juliet.
Shamrock 33 Juliet, A firm.
5979, Shamrock 33 Juliet for the heading of 200.
Jersey 7 Alpha Mike, fully established ILS 28.
Jersey 7 Alpha Mike, Roger, number 1 traffic on the roll, or correction, traffic to depart, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
186, Jersey 7 Alpha Mike, bye.
Point 8 Echo Kilo, continue on the Battery 1 Nemo arrival. You can expect to turn for the localizer before Stuttgart.
6 Monster, Shamrock 26 Omen.
-12, standby please.
Point 8, get Charlie on short.
So speed 190 knots to 70 me and 160 knots to 40 me.
Belco, Shamrock 2 Kilo Echo. Portugal 1323.
Stancer, waiting for a master behind, so I need that traffic to stand before I can give you a push.
Copy, you're listening out, Shamrock 164.
Thank you, sir.
And the 157. Just a quick update, guys. There's a bridge going across our stand. There's no marshal, so they're waiting. We'll wait for all those to come along and get it sorted.
Shamrock 35 Yankee, speed now 250 knots. Contact Dublin on 132.580, bye-bye.
3250 and 132.580, Shamrock 35 Yankee, bye.
Dublin, good afternoon, Jersey 2 Delta Juliet, flight level 240, radar heading 270 degrees.
Jersey 2 Delta Juliet, today you're identified and you're cleared now direct to Surrock.
That's Surrock, Jersey 2 Delta Juliet.
Jersey 2 Delta Juliet, in fact, we're direct to Nula.
Direct to Nula, Jersey 2 Delta Juliet.
Dublin, good day, Kilo 43 Charlie, descending 180 on the heading 280.
KLM 43 Charlie, you're identified, just prepare to pass in level.
Positive flight level 243, Kilo 43 Charlie.
KLM 43 Charlie, thank you. Cleared right to Bagzo, Bagzo 1 Lima, arrival, runway 28.
Bagzo 1 Lima, runway 28, Kilo 43 Charlie.
Question 230 knots.
6230, that's right, 3 Bravo Alpha.
Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike, would you speed 230 knots?
Speed 230 knots, Shamrock.
321, behind that traffic taxi link 4 onto Mike 1, backtrack runway 34, hold short runway 28.
Give way to the British Airways, then Mike 1, backtrack 34, hold short 28, runner 8 Kilo Charlie.
Yeah, still with 4 Kilo.
Air Portugal 1323, cleared direct to Alono.
Direct to Alono, Portugal 1323, thank you.
60 degrees 8 knots, continue.
164, listen 3 on the left, different minutes.
About 4 Kilo, clear direct to Alono.
Cleared to Alono, so it says 4 Kilo.
Shamrock 1 X-ray Lima, you going to stand, sir?
Can we understand now, Shamrock?
Thank you, sir. Talk later. Break, Shamrock 164, push start approve, release point November.
Clear bridge start, release point November, Shamrock 164.
Kilo.
Bravo 1 Bravo, X-ray established.
Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, contact approach on 121.1, bye-bye.
Ryanair 121.1, goodbye, Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha.
Exit speed 180 knots to 70 me and 165 knots to 40 me.
180 to 7, 160 to 4, Ryanair 1 Bravo X-ray.
1 Bravo X-ray, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
13.6, Ryanair 1 Bravo X-ray, thanks, bye.
Roger, Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, 5,000.
Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, continue in the Battery 1 Nemo arrival, expect to turn for the localizer just after Sidna.
Dublin Airport Ireland 1323, thank you, bye.
Stobart 4 kilo, climb flight level 110.
Flight level 110, Stobart 4 kilo.
Start full short link 2.
Airport 1323, direct to map out, climb flight level 240. 240 to map out, supporting Ireland 1323. 4, Shamrock 3T, Juliet.
Ryanair 8 Echo Kilo, reduce speed to 180 knots.
180 knots, Ryanair 8 kilo.
Different, thanks for your help.
12, thank you.
260 degrees, 8 knots. Stobart 4 kilo, continue climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Stobart 4 kilo.
Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike, contact approach at 121.1.
Zone 1, Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike, bye.
Stobart 4 kilo, contact Dublin 135.655, bye-bye.
Runway 2 Airport Ryanair 8 Echo Kilo.
Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, turn left direct to Latmo.
Turn left direct to Latmo, Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha.
Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascals.
Descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascals, Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha.
Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, at Latmo, clear for the approach, correction cleared ILS, approach runway 28 and report established.
I'm approach here for the ILS approach runway 28, reporting coverage, Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha.
Shamrock 33, Juliet, local established, ILS 28.
33 Juliet, Roger, your number 2, now to traffic 4 miles from Bridgetown, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
Terry 26, Shamrock 33, Juliet, bye.
Dublin Low, Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike with you, just at Soren, flight level 70230 knots.
5 Hotel Mike, continue on the Battery 1 Nemo arrival, you can expect to turn for the localizer just after Sidna.
Thank you, Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike.
3 Juliet, ILS 28.
Shamrock 33 Juliet, cadet to you, number 2, service in 260 degrees 10 knots, continue.
Okay, Shamrock 33 Juliet.
Shamrock runway Charlie, hold short link 2.
Ryanair 8 Echo Kilo, maintain speed 180 knots to 70 me and 165 knots to 40 me.
187, 165 to 4, Ryanair 8 Echo Kilo.
Do in about 2 or 3 minutes.
No problem.
Short runway 34 on whiskey 2 will be a short delay.
Okay, Shamrock 164, taxi please.
Shamrock 164, taxi link 2, Fox 1 Echo 1, hold short both runways 34 and 28.
Fox 1, link 2, Fox 1 Echo 1, hold short, runway 3428, Shamrock 164.
38 after Charlie, good day, and descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, sorry. Charlie, positive 2,000 per entry, climb flight level 90, leaving 5 Alpha.
Ryanair 8 kilo, Charlie, good day, climb flight level 120.
Charlie 120, Ryanair 8 kilo, Charlie. Shamrock 26 Romeo, approaching flight level 120.
Shamrock 26 Romeo, continue climb flight level 150 and increase speed to 290 knots.
Number 150 to 90 knots indicated, Shamrock 26 Romeo.
QNH 979 hectopascals, at Latmo, cleared ILS, approach runway 28, report established.
Descend 3,000 feet, 979 on the QNH, and we're cleared for the ILS call you established. Shamrock 5, Hotel Mike.
Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha.
Taxi Sierra, left Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, hold short runway 34.
Sierra, Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, hot shot 34, Ryanair 15 X-ray.
Shamrock 164, monitor tower 186, bye-bye.
Good day, Ryanair. Yeah, Kilo, full established 9 knots. Ryanair 8 Echo Kilo, good afternoon. Service wind 260 degrees 10 knots. Continue. Continue, Ryanair 8 Kilo. Ryanair 8 Kilo Charlie, turn right to rear left.
December, that's Ryanair 8 Kilo Charlie.
For release point hotel.
After the tone 8 to 1, 321 traffic,
Juliet Delta, standby for back in sequence.
Am I lower?
DD Ireland 1, monitor tower 186, bye.
Monitor Tower 186, City Island 1, thank you.
Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango, continue Echo 1, hold short both runways 34 and 28.
Continue to Echo 1, hold short of runway 34 and 28, Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango.
Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango, monitor tower now 186, bye.
Monitor 186, Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango, good day.
Shamrock 2 Kilo Echo, cross runway 34 onto Mike 1, right on the Foxtrot, just hold short of Lincoln 2.
Cross 34, Mike 1, Foxtrot, hold short, Lincoln 2, Shamrock Kilo Echo.
Ryanair 8 Kilo Charlie, you identified climb flight level 230.
Upside 230, Ryanair 8 Kilo Charlie.
Point to Foxtrot.
Push that approved, please. Point Foxtrot, yes, that's Charlie.
Ryanair 1 Bravo X-ray, continue Whiskey 3, cross runway 34 onto Papa 1, hold short Lincoln 5.
Whiskey 3, just runway 34, 16 Papa 1, hold short 5, Ryanair 1 next to Papa.
Ryanair 1 Bravo X-ray, contact ground 122.985.
122.985, goodbye Ryanair 1 Bravo.
Juliet, vacate right Sierra 5, right Sierra.
Sierra 5, Sierra, sure, 1, 3, Juliet.
Understand now.
Thank you.
Touchdown, there will be traffic to depart.
Roger, 73 Bravo Alpha.
Air 73 Bravo Alpha, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
Calling 118.6, goodbye Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha.
Shamrock 35 Yankee, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascals, cleared ILS, both runway 28 and report established.
Send out to 3,000 feet, QNH 979, careful approach, Wilco, Shamrock 35 Yankee.
165.
Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, good day to you, number 2, service wind 260 degrees 9 knots. Continue.
Continue, 73 Bravo Alpha.
Ryanair 8 Echo Kilo, service wind 260 degrees 9 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Okay, clear to land, Ryanair 8 Kilo.
Yeah, Whiskey 2, hold short 34, Shamrock 3, 3, what's that, route 6?
416. Up 2.
Aircraft, inquiring the aircraft on 318 right. Is he pushing the next couple of minutes? Is the build-up of traffic on the roadway behind him?
Yeah, he's under tow, but I've traffic inbound for stand beside him, so I can't move him at the moment.
Could I just get rid of a bit of traffic here for about 10 seconds, please?
Negative. I've actually traffic inbound for stand to park right beside them, so you need to get that traffic inbound for stand first.
No problem at all. Thank you.
So once the traffic goes on to stand 318 left, give me a call back, and I'll let you, then we do that, and then I'll move him after you do that.
Copy that. That's great. Thank you, Officer.
Shamrock 2 Kilo Echo, you're giving way to the company heavy on the left, pushing for a hotel under tow. Once that traffic is at hotel, you can continue for stand 318 Lima.
1, 2, 3, 30 on hotel, 318 Lima, Shamrock Kilo Echo.
5 Hotel Mike, roger, your number 2 now to traffic just crossed the coast, there will be a departure.
Fine.
180 knots to 70 mean, 160 knots to 40 mean.
180 to 7, 164, Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike.
35 Yankee, reduce speed to 180 knots.
180 Shamrock 35 Yankee.
KLM 43 Charlie, turn right now, direct to Lambo.
Direct, right and direct Lambo, KLM 43 Charlie. So Kilo, contact ground, 121 decimal 8. 121 decimal 8, Ryanair, 90 to Renfrew with information Delta.
Ryanair 571 Delta, good day, you're identified. Maintain 300 knots or greater. Expect a shortcut, descend now, flight level 150.
300 knots or greater, shortcut later, and descend to flight level 150, Ryanair 571 Delta, thank you.
Ryanair 571 Delta, cleared Bagzo 1 Lima arrival, and Delta is correction Echo now correct.
Echo, thank you, and back to 1 Lima arrival, Ryanair, thank you.
Ground, Scandinavian 30 Hotel on Fox Unit. Name 30 Hotel, hold short link 4.
Hold short link 4, 30 Hotel.
Canadian 30 Hotel, give way to the Aer Lingus A320 from your right at link 4. Behind that traffic, taxi onto Mike 1. Backtrack runway 34, hold short runway 28.
Behind the Aer Lingus, taxi Mike 1, backtrack and hold short straight. Canadian 30 Hotel.
30 Hotel, just confirm. Behind Aer Lingus A320, Mike 1, backtrack runway 34, hold short runway 28.
Behind Aer Lingus, Mike 1, backtrack, hold short to Canadian 30 Hotel.
Yes, sir.
Uniform Oscar ready for us.
No, uniform Oscar, I'll have to see you very shortly, listen up.
Roger, Ryanair 89 Fox Whiskey, Fox Whiskey, hold short link 4.
989 Fox Whiskey, follow the Scandinavian ahead of you onto Mike 1, backtrack runway 34, hold short runway 28.
Fox Scandinavian onto 34 by Mike 1, 34, hold short runway 989 Fox Whiskey.
98 Echo Kilo, backtrack, continue taxi, backtrack runway 1, section, Ryanair 8 Echo Kilo, just hold short runway 34, my apologies.
Hold short 34, Kilo.
187 and 164 Shamrock 35 Yankee.
35 Yankee, contact car 118.6. Bye-bye.
86 Shamrock 35 Yankee, bye.
KLM 43 Charlie, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Speed 180, KLM 42 Charlie.
Right.
Climb flight level 120, Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango.
Behind the A320 on your right hand side, proceed Fox 1, Bravo 1 all the way to stand 406 Charlie, report fully on stand please.
The A320 on the right there, Fox 1, Bravo 1, 406 Charlie.
Just 7 Victor Charlie, request taxi.
7 Big Charlie, stand by 1, come back to you in a minute. Scandinavian 30 Hotel, monitor tower 186.
I'm so sorry, Canadian 30 Hotel.
989 Fox Whiskey, monitor tower 186.
186, 989, okay.
Ryanair 73 Bravo Alpha, taxi Sierra, left Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, hold short runway 34.
Sierra, 2 Whiskey 3, hold short runway 34, right?
An 8 Kilo Echo, taxi backtrack runway 16, now vacate at golf, thanks man.
Backtrack 16, take it a go.
Up to that traffic on stand, and are you, let me know when you're complete there. No rush, break, Jersey 7 Victor Charlie, taxi to your right, apron 4, hold short, link 4.
To the right, apron 4, link 4, Jersey 7 Victor Charlie. Front center 4, and up your front back, dinner,
4-1 Romeo Papa, taxi onto Mike 1, hold short, runway 34.
404.
Ryanair 571 Delta, descend to flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Ryanair 571 Delta.
Afternoon, very good day, Ryanair 20 Mike, Whiskey. Flight level 240, descending flight level 180, information echoing down back.
Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey, identified clear Bagzo 1 Lima, arrival runway 28, descend to flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, back to 1 Lima, runway 28, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
Climb up flight level 80 to stop there. We're different place to maintain flight level 80. Roger, maintain flight level 80 on reaching. Maintain flight level 80 on reaching. Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango.
Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango, contact Dublin on 135.655.
135.655, Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango, good day.
Continue backtrack runway 16, vacate go. Shamrock 147, expect about a 3-minute delay of heavy inbound for stand and then traffic at Mike, you'll be next move in that area.
Thanks for the heads up, 147 was standing by.
28. Lennox 28 off Charlie, wind is 26 air degrees, 10 knots, runway 28 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, Lennox 28, go Charlie.
KLM 43 Charlie, continue approach, number 2, wind 26 air degrees, 10 knots.
Continue, number 2, KLM 43 Charlie. Shamrock 5 Alpha Tango.
Over 32 X-ray, maintain your best forward speed, you're clear direct to Lapmo.
Clear direct to Lapmo and maintain best forward speed, over 32 X-ray. Hello, Shamrock 43 Romeo, descending to flight level 240, direct to battery, passing 300 now.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, you're identified, descend to flight level 200, clear to battery 1 Lima arrival, runway 28.
Descend to flight level 200, battery 1 Lima for 28. Any delay, Shamrock 43 Romeo?
Should be no delay now. Ryanair 571 Delta, descend to flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Ryanair 571 Delta.
Sober 32 X-ray, descend to flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Sober 32 X-ray.
Big fine.
Ground operation 2.
2.
Ground, that area is all clear now, thanks very much for your help.
No problem, sir, thank you. Break, City Juliet Delta pushed, is approved, report, pushed to November, report ready for task.
Alright, push back and report forward to Juliet Delta.
Summer 5.
70 Alpha, Foxtrot into hold short link 4.
Scandinavian 70 Alpha, hold short link 4.
Hold short link 4, Scandinavian 70 Alpha.
Thank you, sir. Break, Shamrock 5, Hotel Mike, cross runway 34 into Mike 1, right Foxtrot, hold short over link 1.
We're clear to cross 3-4 onto the Foxtrot hold short link 1.
Number 5 Hotel Mike, sorry, just check, cross runway 34 Mike 1, then right on the Foxtrot hold short link 1.
Cross 3-4 Mike 1, right in Foxtrot hold short link 1, Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike.
Turn on Sierra, when vacated, contact the ground, 121 estimate, bye-bye.
Sierra 5 Sierra 118 Shamrock 35 MQ, bye.
Oscar, thank you, sir.
And altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascal.
Continue to Lapmo 3,000 feet 979 and Ryanair 571 Delta, thank you.
571 Delta, and almost cleared ILS, approach runway 28, report established.
Okay, call you established runway 28, Ryanair 571 Delta, thank you.
Over 3 to Echo.
Number 938 Alpha Charlie, report your current heading.
088 Alpha Charlie.
November 938 Alpha Charlie, turn left heading of 070, descend altitude 5,000 feet. QNH 979 hectopascals, initial vectors for the VOR Delta arrival into Western.
Okay, 070 on the heading, then altitude 5,000, 90 Alpha Charlie.
Hold short runway 34.
Sierra with 2 hold short 34 Shamrock 35.
Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike, taxi link 1 on to Zulu, stand 414, caution link clearance, company A320 outbound Bravo 1.
Link 1 Zulu for 414, Shamrock 5 Hotel Mike, and we'll watch the link.
Thanks, sir.
Juliet Delta ready forward.
Juliet Delta proceed, apron 4 and hold short link 4.
Apron 4 hold short link 4, call you Juliet Delta.
City Island 1. City Island 1, go ahead. Check the routing off the routing is Felix.
4 once the company A320 pass on your right hand side, continue Echo 1, hold short approach runway 348.
Roger, once the company 320 is passed on Zulu, continue to Echo 1 to hold short 3428, Shamrock 204.
204, you can monitor for now 186, see ya.
186, Shamrock 204, 5.
Scandinavian 7.
382, Fox Connector hold link 4.
Scandinavian 70 Alpha, monitor tower 186, bye.
186, Scandinavian 70 Alpha.
Clifton 382, taxi Mike 1, hold short runway 34.
5 Mike 1, hold short runway 34. Running through 2009 altitude. Scandinavian 30 Hotel, good day, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Scandinavian 30.
Alex 2 Golf Charlie, contact Dublin 129.180.
Dublin 129.180, Lonnex, 28, go Charlie, goodbye.
28, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, Ryanair 89 Fox Whiskey.
KLM 43 Charlie, contact ground on 121.8. 118, good day, KLM 43 Charlie. Good day. Ryanair 41 Romeo Papa, line up runway 28 today.
Balance right, Good day, Lonnex, 28, go Charlie, climbing flight level 120, proceed in roulette.
Lonnex 28 Golf Charlie, good day, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Lonnex, 28, go Charlie. Direct Lapmo.
Apologies, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey, clear direct to Lapmo.
Direct Lapmo, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey, contact approach 121.1.
121.1, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
Number 35, Yankee Cross, runway 34 until Mike 1. Fox 3, Link 3, stand 313 Charlie.
Good day, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey, descending level 80, inbound Lapmo, speed 260.
Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey, continuous cleared and standby for further descent.
Jersey 7 Victor Charlie, just for your sequencing, you'll be number 2 after the departing Ryanair. Ryanair 41 Romeo Papa, wind 270 degrees, 11 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28, Ryanair 41 Romeo Papa.
Rescue 1-2, my apologies, you were calling.
In 30 Hotel, contact Dublin 129.180. Bye-bye.
129.180, Scandinavian 30, Hotel, bye.
Traffic Control, good afternoon, Ryanair 89 Foxtrot Whiskey, passing 2,600, climbing 90, on the Passat 5 Alpha.
Ryanair 89 Fox Whiskey, good day, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Ryanair 89 Fox Whiskey.
Below 190 knots to 70 me and 165 knots to 40 me.
Okay, 190 to 7, 165 to 4, thank you, Ryanair 57 Hotel.
Speed of 290 knots.
Maximum speed 290, Lonnex 28, go Charlie,
Mike 1 hold short of Link 4.
Cross to cover 34, hold Mike 1, hold short, Link 4, KLM 40 Charlie. 20755, Channel 4 Charlie.
89 Fox Whiskey, turn left direct to Passat.
That's the Passat, Ryanair 89 Fox Whiskey.
Hello, Shamrock 43 Romeo, descending 130 direct Soren.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, good day, descend flight level 70.
That's flight level 70, Shamrock 43 Romeo. For descent 312, KLM 43 Charlie.
Juliet Delta, continue Papa 1, turn right backtrack runway 16, vacate further to the hangar report, runway vacated.
Papa 1, right 1634, vacate Romeo, and call you the hangar, Juliet. Got the fixed up Pascal, 3 Mike Whiskey.
November 938, Alpha Charlie, descend altitude 2,000 feet at Headrow, you're cleared via Ward Delta, arrival for Western, reporting then ready to establish.
Descent 2000, cleared for the VO or Delta from Headrow, Wilco, 19 Australia. Well, do 8055, Lonnex to UA, go Charlie, take it back.
312.
Okay, continue apron 4 for descent 312, KLM 40 Charlie.
Maintain to 40 me.
165 to 4, thank you, Ryanair 57 Hotel.
Over 32 X-ray, reduce speed to 180 knots, maintain till 70 me.
Speed 180 to 7, Stover, 32 X-ray.
Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey, reduce to minimum clean speed.
Minimum clean speed, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
Ryanair 571 Delta, contact car 118 decimal 6. Bye-bye.
186, Ryanair 57 Delta, thank you.
For flight level 90.
Shamrock 204, identified climb flight level 120.
Level 120, Shamrock 204.
Ryanair 571 Delta, continue wind 270 degrees, 12 knots, traffic rolling.
Continue Continue, runway 28, Ryanair 571 Delta.
Run 816, taxi link 4, Foxtrot Echo 1, hold short both runway 34 and 28.
Okay, so Foxtrot Echo 1 short, Ryanair
0 knots.
This speed 180 knots, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
571 Delta, wind 270 degrees, 14 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 28, Ryanair 571 Delta, thank you.
Pleasure established, over 32 X-ray.
Silver 32 X-ray, roger, you are number 2 to traffic crossing the coast, there will be a departure.
Copy, Silver 32 X-ray.
Hello, Summer 43 Romeo, direct lap mode 28 knots, descent to 5,000.
Number 43 Romeo, continue as cleared and descend altitude 3,000 feet, tune H979, head to Pascal.
Descent 3,000 feet, tune H979, Summer 43.
Thank you, Charlie is established on the view or Delta Tesla.
November 938 Alpha Charlie, roger, and clear for the approach.
Clear for the approach, thank you, up Charlie.
1 horsepower, 34 knots, up to 6 Charlie.
Papa climbing flight of 1202 people.
Ryanair 41 Romeo Papa, good day, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight of 190, Ryanair 41 Romeo Papa.
Expect push in about 3 minutes.
Oh, no, nice.
Yeah.
8 evening. Number 32 X-ray, hello, continue the approach for number 2, wind is 270 degrees, 15 knots. Continue your approach, number 32 X-ray.
Bravo 1, hold short link 1, Shamrock 147.
Dublin City Island 1.
City Island 1, go ahead.
Are we going to stay with you on frequency or are we going to go over to Shannon at some stage?
Are you going to stay with me? So you can advise whenever you want to start this drone.
Okay, yeah, I think our plan would be a heading of 180, and then we'll go do a 360, and a little bit further through the turn, rollout and a heading of 225, another 360, and then on completion of that, we'll roll out on a heading of 000, just a northerly heading.
Yeah, that's no problem, and you can commence that whenever you want.
Okay, great, thanks very much. We'll advise.
Shamrock 204, contact Dublin 129er decimal 180.
29er 180, Shamrock 204, bye-bye.
Jersey 7, Victor Charlie, turn left right to Passett.
Passett is the summary, sir. Hello, Shamrock 204, climbing flight level 120 inbound Bangkok.
Shamrock 204, good day, climb flight level 210.
Flight level 210, Shamrock 204.
Sierra.
Sierra France, Sierra, Ryanair 571 Delta.
Once the traffic is on stand, push start approval, release point Mike.
Roger, subject a 320 repositioning from 441 to 409 left, we're clear to push and start. So release point Mike, Shamrock 119.
Shamrock 147, continue taxi Echo 1, hold short both runways 34 and 28.
Into Echo 1 now and hold short 34 and 28, Shamrock 147.
147, monitor tower 186, yeah.
Thanks a lot, monitor now 186, 147, long hold.
Yep.
Dublin ground, Ryanair 571 Delta, good day, Sierra Sierra.
Ryanair 571 Delta, taxi on Sierra, then left Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3 holding short runway 34.
Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, holding short 34, Ryanair 571 Delta.
Final approach speed.
Listening to final approach speed, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
3 Mike Whiskey, contact tower 118 decimal 6, bye-bye.
186, goodbye, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
43 Romeo, you're cleared now direct to Max 7, descend altitude 2,000 feet, clear ILS, approach runway 28 and report established.
Track Max F, descent 2,000 feet, KNH 979, clear for ILS 28, we'll cover Shamrock 43 Romeo. And tower Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey, established 28.
Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey, continue approach, wind is 270 degrees, 13 knots, there'll be traffic to depart.
Continue approach, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
65 Bravo, good day, you're identified and clear. So packs, bags, O bags are 1 Lima, arrival runway 28.
So box 1 Lima runway 28, direct to 65 Bravo.
Minor 2 November Golf, cleared now direct to Lapmo, standby for lower, just at the base control.
Got Lapmo, Ryanair 2 November Golf, we're happy to go outside control.
Minor 2 November Golf, at your own discretion, descend to flight level 80, no observed traffic to effect.
At own discretion, descend to flight level 80, Ryanair 2 November Golf.
And Minor 2 November Golf, there is a medical emergency behind, so if you maintain the high speed below 100, that would be appreciated. Contact approach now, 121.1, bye-bye.
Absolutely, and 121.1 Ryanair 2 November Golf, thanks.
Minor 75 Whiskey X-ray, maintain the high speed as long as possible, cleared now direct to Lapmo.
Lapmo and welcome Ryanair 75 Whiskey X-ray.
75 Whiskey X-ray, contact Dublin now, 132.580, bye-bye.
13258 Ryanair 75 Whiskey X-ray.
Seabird 84 Delta Mike, descend to flight level 130.
75 what's Seabird 84 Delta Mike.
Seabird 84 Delta Mike, also medical emergency behind you, maintain the high speed as long as possible, 300 knots exactly, please.
Okay, we've got 300 exactly, Seabird 84 Delta Mike.
Good day, Ryanair 5, uniform Romeo, descend level 180.299.
Minor 5 uniform Romeo, confirm your passing level.
We are passing 240, Ryanair 5, uniform Romeo.
Minor 5 uniform Romeo, you're identified and you're cleared now, direct to Bagso for the moment. I will have direct descend to flight level 170.
Thank you, sir. Highly appreciated. Descend level 170, Ryanair 5, uniform Romeo.
5 uniform Romeo, maintain high speed and when able, just pass the details of the passenger.
We maintain high speed. Well, it's a lady, 40 years old. She's vomiting, have a fever, crying, and basically we need an ambulance on arrival.
Ambulance is arranged, and what seat number is the lady in?
She's at the back. She's 33.
33 is copy, thank you.
Thank you.
53, hold short on my 3.
52, Whiskey 3, hold short 34, silver 3 direction.
Speed to Scottish 128.055.
128.055, Shamrock 204, bye-bye. 3 knots, runway 28, clear to land. 2 clear to land, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
Air 2 November Golf, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS, approach runway 28 and report established.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS, approach runway 28, Wilco, Ryanair 2 November Golf.
Today you're identified. Seabird 84 Delta Mike, contact Dublin 132.580 with your speed, bye-bye.
132.580 with the speed, Seabird 84 Delta Mike, bye-bye.
Minor 4 Echo Delta, you're cleared. Bonnet 1 Lima, arrival, runway 28 at Foxtrot is current.
101 Lima for 28, copy Foxtrot. I would like to request a practice localizer on your approach on the 4th Delta.
Request is copy, will advise.
Dublin Ryanair 3 Lima Echo, level 250, descending level 180. Information Fox number.
Ryanair 3 Lima Echo, you're identified, speed 240 knots, and you're clear Bagso 1 Lima, arrival, runway 28.
Bagso 1 Lima, runway 28, speed 240 knots, Ryanair 3 Lima.
Ryanair 5 uniform Romeo, descend to flight level 150.
Descend level 150, Ryanair 5, uniform Romeo.
43 Romeo, approaching 5.5 miles, ILS 28. Short 43 Romeo, good day, and traffic to depart now, your number 1 wind is 270 degrees, 15, continue. Continue approach, Channel 43 Romeo. 0 Alpha.
Ryanair 5 uniform Romeo, you're cleared down direct to Lapmo for runway 28 in Dublin, Foxtrot is current.
Charlie Lapmo, thank you, sir, Ryanair 5, uniform Romeo. X-ray, roger, and descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascal.
3,000 feet, 979 hectopascal, Ryanair 75 Whiskey. That's Mike.
Thank you. The towing traffic given right to you. Thanks.
Let's go, man, Ryanair 2 November Golf. Whiskey contact ground, 121 decimal 8, bye-bye. 118, goodbye, Ryanair 3 Mike Whiskey.
180.
129.180, Justin 382, flight.
Seabird 84 Delta Mike, continuous cleared and reduced speed now 250 knots.
250 knots, Seabird 84 Delta Mike.
Short from my 34.
Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, hold short 3, Mike Whiskey. 230, Justin 382. Mike 28, clear to land. Clear to land, 28, Channel 4, Romeo.
132.580, Ryanair 5, uniform Romeo, thank you for help, sir, today.
Passenger. Yep, thanks for that. 2 November Golf.
130 speed 300, flat ball.
Liner 5 Uniform Romeo, good day. Continue descent, flight level 80.
Descent level 80, Ryanair 5 Uniform Romeo.
Sam, push start approved, release point, Foxtrot.
Visual with the traffic, the tow, 110 park, start approved, release point, Foxtrot, Jersey 5, Delhi Inform.
Avian 70 Alpha, contact Scottish 123.775 today.
123.775, Scandinavian 70 Alpha.
215, thank you.
Ryanair 4 Echo Delta, your localized only approach is approved.
Thank you, Ryanair 4 Delta. 2,300 feet on Rotev 1 Alpha departure.
And Ryanair 816, identified climb, flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Ryanair 816. Shuttle 6 Charlie Mike, line up runway 28. 2 here, on station up stand 132, I'd like to go to Hotel 1.
Up to Hotel 1 is approved.
Tango Day, Ryanair 5 Uniform Romeo. Ryanair 5 Uniform Romeo, continue now direct to Latmo. Latmo, Ryanair 5 Uniform Romeo. With 84 Delta Mike, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascals. At Latmo, cleared ILS, approach runway 28, report established.
Okay, central altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascals, cleared ILS 28, Wilco, speed at 8 on flight.
Air 75, Whiskey X-ray, reduce speed now to 180 knots.
Mike, wind 270 degrees, 14 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28 knots, this is Charlie Mike.
See you now, good luck. Sherlock 43 Romeo, contact ground, 121 destinate, bye-bye. 118, Sherlock 43 Romeo, bye-bye. Grand, hello, Sherlock 43 Romeo, vacating on the Sierra.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, taxi whiskey 2, hold short runway 34, expecting 318 right.
Whiskey 2, hold short 34, expecting 318.
Shamrock Papa Echo on stand.
Just pulling on to stand now, Shamrock Papa Echo, thanks a lot, mate.
Thank you.
Ryanair 75 Whiskey.
Hello, Ryanair 3 Lima Echo, descending level 130, radar heading 285, 8240 knots.
Ryanair 3 Lima Echo, good day to you on the heading, descend to flight level 80.
Heading level 80, Ryanair 3 Lima Echo.
84, thank you. Remain clear, flight to all, man. Thanks to you.
Now direct to Maxim.
Right, direct Maxim, speed at 8 on flight.
Ryanair 2 November Golf, further established.
There 2 November Golf, Roger, you are number 1, heavy traffic to roll, contact tower 118.6. Bye-bye.
118.6, Ryanair 2 November Golf, bye.
Identified, continue on the arrival and descend to flight level 70.
Taking on the arrival, descend 70, onward speed 250, Ryanair 4 X
Roger.
Takeoff, Shamrock 147 rolling.
Ryanair 2 November Golf, continue the approach, heavy traffic rolling, the wind is 270 degrees, 17 knots, number 2. Continue approach, Ryanair 2 November Golf. And Ryanair 2 November Golf, apologies, you're number 1. Copy, 2 November Golf.
79 hectopascals. At Latmo, cleared ILS, approach runway 28 and report established. Descend 2,000 feet, QNH 979 hectopascal, clear for the ILS 28, work code Ryanair 5 Uniform Romeo. Speed 84 Delta Mike, descend altitude 2,000 feet, cleared ILS, approach runway 28 and report established.
Central altitude 2,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 28, Wilco, speed at 8 on flight.
Traffic taxi onto Mike 1, backtrack runway 34, hold short runway 28.
Good morning, Air Lingus, right to left, and then Mike 1, left and 16, and approach out to 8, Ryanair 940 Romeo.
Mark 119er, heavy report ready for departure.
Wilco, Shamrock 119.
Dublin, good morning, Jersey 5, Papa Charlie, climbing flight level 240, 9 mats.
Jersey 5 Papa Charlie, you're identified and you're cleared 9 mats, Dublin then Baker.
9 mat, Dublin, Baker, and requesting 250 cruise, Jersey 5 Papa Charlie.
Copy, well advised.
Delta Mike, reduce speed to 180 knots.
180 knots, leave it 8 for Delta Mike.
47 identified, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Shamrock 147.
Jersey 5, Delta Uniform. Behind Aer Lingus A320 near 12 o'clock, taxi link 3, and then left Foxtrot Echo 1, hold short, both from 834 and 28.
For departure.
Shamrock 119er, roger, and you can expect to go after the next land.
Thank you.
Roger, Staff level 150, bags to 1 Lima, 270 knots, Shamrock 61. Foxtrot Echo 1, hold short, 3478. Negative, you're fine at the current speed, thank you.
Copy.
265 Bravo, contact approach on 121.1.
121 what? So what's just 25 Bravo, good day.
North Shuttle 6 Charlie Mike, increase speed 290 knots or greater.
Increase speed 290 greater, North Shuttle Charlie Mike.
North Shuttle 6 Charlie Mike, contact Dublin on 129.180, bye-bye.
129.180, North Shuttle 6 Charlie Mike, all the best, long.
You too, bye-bye. Shamrock 3 Lima Echo, contact approach on 121.1, bye-bye.
QNH979 hectopascal.
Continuous clear, 3000 feet to 979, so what's just 5 Bravo.
North Shuttle 6 Charlie Mike, afternoon, climb flight level 230.
That's 230, North Shuttle 6 Charlie Mike.
Anywhere cleared on standby for descent.
Level 130, Shamrock 64. Shamrock 119er, wind 270 degrees, 15 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff, goodbye.
Clear takeoff, Shamrock 119, thank you.
Ryanair 2 November Golf, contact ground 121.8, good luck.
121.8, goodbye, Ryanair 2 November Golf. Ryanair 2 November Golf, taking it Sierra 5 on the Sierra.
2 November Golf, taxi on Sierra, then left on Whiskey 2, hold short from 834.
Sierra, Whiskey 2, hold short, 34, Ryanair 2 November Golf.
Jersey 5, Delta Uniform, monitor tower 186.
186, okay.
134, 260, Jersey 5, approach, bye-bye.
Shamrock 661, reduce speed now 240 now.
240, Shamrock 661, any restrictions bags on?
No, you can disregard the bags all level.
Thanks.
5 Bravo, clear direct to Max F.
Max F, so it's just 5 Bravo.
Good, put out Mike, established.
284 Delta Mike, roger, number 2 to traffic on short finals, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
Tower 186, speed bed, 8 foot out the Mike, bye-bye. 147, thanks, bye. 7 good day. 7 good day, Shamrock 147 heavy out of 92 for 120 direct to Nevry.
Shamrock 147, good day, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Shamrock 147.
Shamrock 23, X-ray, taxi Bravo 1 Echo 1, hold short, both from 834 and 28.
Sure, taxi Bravo 1 Echo 1, hold short, 2834, Shamrock 23X-ray.
Shamrock 119, good day, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Shamrock 119.
Ryanair 4 Echo Delta, reduce speed 230 knots.
Peter, that's Ryanair 4 Echo Delta.
Ryanair 4 Echo Delta, contact approach on 121.1, bye-bye.
194 Echo Delta, thanks.
Shamrock 661, sending flight level 130 to bags on.
Shamrock 661, good day to you, identify, continue, the bags 01 Lima, descend to flight level 80.
The bags are 1 Lima, descend to flight level 80, Shamrock 661.
Shamrock 119er, turn right direct to Surrock.
Surrock, Shamrock 119.
Your number 2 next traffic, 2.5 and touchdown, maintain speed of 165 knots to 40 meters.
165 to 4 and a 5 uniform Romeo.
A 5 uniform Romeo, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
118.6 and a 5 uniform Romeo, bye-bye.
234, Ryanair 7, stay with you,
New wind 270 degrees 12, gusting 22, minimum 8, number 2.
Go down 5 minutes out over.
For Echo Delta, turn left heading of 070 and descend altitude 5,000 feet. QNH is 979 hectopascals, initial vector to runway 28.
Okay, left heading 070 degrees, send 5,000 feet, 979 hectopascals, when a 4 accept.
2 November Golf, contact ground 122.985.
122.985, fine, it's been Golf, right.
Tower 186 for Shamrock 2 trajectory.
Thanks, sir. See you later. Final 75, Whiskey X-ray, Whiskey 3, cross runway 34, Papa 1, hold short, link 5.
Whiskey 3, cross runway 34, Papa 1, hold short, link 5, Whiskey 3.
Final 75, Whiskey X-ray, contact ground 122.985.
12985, that's 5 Whiskey X-ray, thank you.
Dublin Shamrock 119 passing 80 for flight level 120, direct Zurich.
Shamrock 119, good day, climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Shamrock 119.
Air France 79 November, contact Dublin 132580, goodbye.
132580, phone 79 November, bye-bye.
Shamrock 147, contact Scottish 123775, goodbye.
Thank you, 123775 for Scottish Shamrock 147, Longbow.
Air France 79 November, good day to you. Continue back zone Lima, descend to flight level 80. Descending flight level 80, back to 1 Lima, phone 79 November.
Continue taxi, backtrack runway 34, hold short, runway 28.
Backtrack 34, hold short, 28.
Shamrock 11 Juliet, push to approve, release point Juliet.
Push to approve, release point Juliet, Shamrock 11 Juliet.
3 Lima Echo, reduce speed to 190 knots.
190 knots, and Lima Echo.
Echo New Whiskey, Fox India, monitor tower 186.
Monitor tower 186, Let's just start to 265 Bravo.
Number 265 Bravo, roger, just becoming number 1. There is traffic to depart. Contact tower 118.6. Bye-bye.
Tower 186, so 265 Bravo, good day. Romeo, line up from 828.
Line up to 8, radar 940, Romeo.
Good afternoon, so 265 Bravo, Saudi side 2865. Tower 265 Bravo, continue, wind is 270 degrees 13, gusting 22, minimum 8, traffic to depart. So 265 Bravo.
That's report up, Mike.
Latmo.
Left Latmo on a 4 o'clock. Shamrock 661, contact approach on 121.1, bye-bye.
11 Shamrock 661, good day. Hello Shamrock 661 towards Carol.
Shamrock 661, continue on the 1 Lima arrival and you can expect to turn for localized before cleared up.
Roger, continue arrival Shamrock 661.
On Air 3 Lima Echo, reduce speed now to 165 knots to maintain till 40 meters.
165 to 4, I'm answering Michael.
5, uniform Bravo.
661, fly heading of 190, descend altitude 3,000 feet. QNH 979 hectopascals, initial vectors for runway 28.
Roger, heading 190 degrees, send 3,000 on QNH 979, Mach 661. Pronounce Lima Echo, fully established 28, reducing the speed.
And your 3 Lima Echo, roger, your number 2 now to traffic 3 from touchdown, traffic to depart, contact tower 118.6. Bye-bye.
186, bye-bye, Pronounce Lima Echo. Double good afternoon, 753, Echo Alpha, maintaining flight 140 on track. Numpty information, Foxtrot QNH 987, last seconds at 6.
Number 53, Echo Delta, good day, identified, and you're cleared direct to Narmu for runway 28.
Clear direct now, runway 28, thank you, Dublin 53, exact, and we'll take the centre of available.
Flight check at Delta descent, flight level 130, west forward speed.
Descent flight 130, west go, Dublin 53, again.
Dublin, Shamrock 159, with descent flight 180, direct back to 320, information, Foxtrot.
Shamrock 159, good day, identified clear back to 1 Lima, runway 28.
That's 1 Lima, runway 28, Shamrock 159.
Shamrock 5 check at Delta, contact Dublin 132580, goodbye.
Dublin 132580, Dublin 53, exact, thanks, alright.
November, contact approach 121.1, bye-bye.
Right, 20 small 1 F179 November 11, bye-bye. Slow Ryanair 940 Romeo, Liffey 5 Alpha, passing 2600, climb flight 1190.
53 Delta, good day, continue as cleared and descend to flight level 80.
Dublin 53, guys, just checking in now, I think that's one, but descend flight level 80, direct now, west forward speed, thanks.
Ryanair 940 Romeo, identified on departure, climb flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Ryanair 940 Romeo.
City Island 1.
City Island 1, go ahead.
Could we take up a heading of 270 for a few more minutes and then we'll be detail complete after that?
Affirm, that's approved.
Think 270, City Island 1.
That's approach runway 28 and report established.
That's that one clear to this 28, we'll go Shamrock 61. Alright, 4 Delta is local established.
4 Echo Delta, Roger, reduce speed now to 165 knots to maintain till 40 meters, facilitate departure.
165 4 4 Delta.
Shamrock 661, reduce speed to 180 knots.
180 knots, Shamrock 661.
France 79 November, reduce speed to 30 knots.
30 knots, France 79 November.
Emirates 162, good day, expect push in about 2 minutes.
Emirates 162, good day. Starbart 265 Bravo, contact ground on 121 destinate flight. 118, so that's just 65 Bravo, data, right?
Echo Delta, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
86 on a 4 Delta, thanks.
265 Bravo, taxi, left whiskey 2, hold short runway 34.
Whiskey 2, hotel 34, so 270 degrees, 11, traffic departure. Any 4 Delta. Ryanair 3 Lima Echo, wind 270 degrees, 11 knots, runway 28, clear to land. Clear to land, at the VM myself. 0, descent flight of 130, Shamrock 159, bye-bye.
129.180, bye-bye.
9180, Ryanair 1, that's 940, bye-bye.
Control, good afternoon, Shamrock 159, descending flight of 130, back to
Shamrock 159, good day to identify. Continue descent flight level 120 on the back to 1 Lima.
the 120 back to 1 Lima, Roger, Shamrock 159.
Dublin City Island 1, can we take up a heading of 150 to avoid weather?
Yeah, that's approved.
Shamrock 661 at that will reduce speed to 160 knots to maintain till 40 meters, there will be a departure.
Reduce 116 knots, Shamrock 661.
Shamrock 661, maintain that till 40 meters.
Welcome, Shamrock 661.
0979 hectopascal.
Good afternoon to you. Please, long, complete point uniform and a QNH 9 or 7 9 or hectopascal, Shamrock 49 for this.
Stoward 265 Bravo, taxi, backtrack runway 16, then vacate onto Papa 1.
Backtrack 16, and vacate Papa 1, so
760 Golf.
Shamrock 60 Golf, you're number 2 for pushing that area. I'll come back to the sequence.
That's copy 760 Golf.
The Emirates Heavy behind you is ahead of you on the push, so I'll come back to you shortly.
That's copy there, 760 Golf.
Shamrock 112 left for taxi. 270 degrees, 13 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff. Clear takeoff 28, Shamrock 23 X-ray. Ryanair 3 Lima Echo, contact ground, 121 destinate. 118, Ryanair 3 Lima Echo, brother. Bye.
Good afternoon. The Shamrock 1 Papa Echo Heavy with you, passing 236 to 170, so Lambo 8 to 30 with golf.
Can we take up a heading of 090?
That's approved.
Ireland 1.
Cat, was that cross lakeside and then up Tango 1 for Sun?
Negative. Speedbird 84 Delta Mike. Cross runway 34 onto Papa 1, holding short link line.
Okay, cross 34 on Papa 1, hold short lakeside, Speedbird 84 Delta Mike.
Speedbird 84 Delta Mike for further taxi. Contact ground 122.985.
122.985 on the other side, Speedbird 84 Delta Mike.
And the loading out to the Mike, get up.
3 lane Echo taxi left whiskey 2, hold short runway 34.
With 2, let's go 34 right now, pretty much.
20, high speed is great, Shamrock 1 for Echo.
979 Hector Pascal.
QNH 979, confirm, 753, Echo Delta.
There were 5 to Echo Delta, QNH 97, correction, QNH 0979 Hector Pascal.
QNH 979, 753, Echo Delta.
On 79 November, reduce speed now to 160 knots.
160 knots, 79 November. So let's go to afternoon ride 757 November on 1802 back. So Foxwood gauge 979 Pascal Spike 03.
Hi there, 757 November, identified clear bags on 1 Lima, runway 28.
Back to 1 Lima, runway 28, 757 November. 28, Echo India Whiskey Fox.
For Delta Mike, you with me?
Speedbird 84 Delta Mike, just switching across my side.
Thank you, sir. 122.985.
223 X-ray, good day to you, identified on departure climb to flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Shamrock 23 X-ray. Ryder 4 Echo Delta, vacate Sierra 5, right turn on Sierra.
Sierra 5, right Sierra, here, for Echo Delta.
Panel approach speed à France 9 November.
223 X-ray, turn right direct to Rulov, 290 knots when you can.
Right turn direct to Rulov and speed 290, Shamrock 23 X-ray.
Shamrock 159, reduce your speed back to 230 knots. You can disregard the BAGSO restriction and report that speed to approach on 121.1. Bye-bye.
Do not disregard BAGSO 121.1, Shamrock 159, cheers. Hello, Shamrock 159, we're sending flight level 80, speed reducing towards 230 knots.
Track 159, Roger, and turn left now direct to Lamo.
Left hand direct, Lamo, Wilco, Shamrock 159.
Speed to Dublin on 129.180. Bye-bye now.
129.180 with the speed, Shamrock 23 X-ray, bye.
My apologies. Continue Whiskey 2 now for Whiskey 3, hold short runway 34.
Whiskey 2 and Whiskey 3, hold short of 34 on there, for Echo Delta. So Echo with you passing 170 for 130, still approaching Alapo.
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, good day to you. Continue on the Alapo 1 Lima arrival, descend to flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, thank you.
Speed 979 hectopascal, Shamrock 159.
Dublin Airport Ireland, November, can you confirm the last flight will be?
757 November, clear level 130 and the speed of 250 knots.
Good, just in front of 130, speed 250 knots. Ryanair 757 November, thanks.
Echo to Whiskey Fox India, good day to you. Climb flight level 120, no speed restrictions.
Flight level 120, no speed restriction. Echo Fox India.
Echo Fox India, turn left direct to Pettit and change your squawk to 0407.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you mean...
November.
You mean November?
Confirm, yeah.
Sorry, sir, the Emirates actually was waiting quite a while to move because there was other traffic in his way. Okay, sir, have a chance. If your half-ground crew is happy to push to November, push that crew's release time to November. We're subject to the Emirates.
Of course, yeah. I'll have a chat with them again. Just stand by.
Okay, back to the airport.
Do you have a departure ready, copy? Confirm, Shamrock, yeah, 1 with Juliet. Shamrock 1 Juliet, cancel the Storks 1 Alpha, departure instructions, track extended 790, flight level 90.
Storks 1 Alpha departure, track extended 790, flight level 90, Shamrock, 1 with Juliet.
Shamrock 1 Juliet, read back is correct. Break, Shamrock 661, vacate CR5, right CR, 1 vacated, ground 121, decimal 8.
CR5 Juliet, anyone 8, Shamrock 661 today.
Shamrock 11 Juliet, surface wind 270 degrees, 14 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, 28, Shamrock 11 Juliet. Shamrock 661, vacated.
Shamrock 661. Shamrock 661, taxi on Sierra left whiskey 2, hold short runway 34.
Sierra 1, left whiskey 2, hold short 34, Shamrock.
Fox India, good day, climb flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Echo India, whiskey Fox India. Flight level 4, on towards battery ATR with Papa.
Short 83 Delta uniform, good day, identified, cleared battery 1 Lima, runway 28, and the information is golf.
I can't read my own right, golf, short 83 Delta uniform.
Shamrock 23 X-ray, contact Scottish 128055, goodbye.
128055, Shamrock 23 X-ray. 79 November.
Link 3, left Foxtrot, hold short, link 2.
Minor 757 November, descend to flight level 80.
Descend to flight level 80, right, 757 November.
Link 2, Shamrock 49 Juliet.
Four 2 Delta, taxi Mike 1, hold short runway 34.
Taxi Mike 1, hold short runway 34.
Those 2 got 835 whiskey, Alpha Tango 2 to hold short link 4.
Zero 35 whiskey, just hold short link 4, look for to be in a minute.
Hold short link 4, Roger, 2 got 835.
Shamrock 661, if you can keep up the taxi speed, if you can, to your best please, continue Sierra, cross 34, Bravo 2, Bravo 1, stand 408 Lima.
Well, of course, clear across 34, Bravo 2, Bravo 1, stand 408. 120, continue on the heading, Shamrock 1 Juliet.
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, descend to 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo.
9 November, vacate CR5, right CR, 1 vacated, contact ground 121, decimal 8.
Yeah, 5 Sierra and 121 France 79 November.
Echo Delta, Roger, you are number 1, speed not below 160 and off for 40 me.
Speed up below 160 to 4, that's over 53, Echo.
Number 53 Echo Delta, contact Tower 118 decimal 6. Bye-bye.
Tower 118 decimal 6, over 53, Echo, thanks. Bye-bye now. Good day, France 79 November, we are actually in now.
Airfan 79 November, ground hello, taxi whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Taxi whiskey 2, short of runway 34, France 79 November.
Stobart 42 Delta, taxi left on runway runway 16, hold short of runway 28.
Runway 16,
Super date C5 whiskey, follow their Lingus ATR onto runway 16 and hold short of runway 28.
Follow the ATR onto runway 16, hold short runway 28, Super 85 whiskey.
Approach now 121 decimal 1. Bye-bye now.
211, Shamrock 1, Papa Echo, thanks.
CityJet 1, report you're heading to approach on 121 decimal 1. Bye now.
Heading to Dublin, 121 decimal 1, City Island. 01, thank you.
From City Island 1, thank you very much for your assistance today. We really appreciate it. That was awesome.
Very good. Thanks. It wasn't me, but I'll pass it on to my colleague. Thanks. 757 November. Reduce your speed back to 230 knots. Disregard the level restrictions at Bagsham.
Speed 230 knots, thanks for fast November.
Dublin low, stop 83 Delta uniform, descending flight level 130 to Torrance.
Stobart 83 Delta uniform, good day to you. Continue battery 1 Lima, arrival, descend to flight level 70.
Flight level 70 to battery 1 Lima, Stobart 83 Delta uniform. Echo of runway 28 and 34, number 162. Stobart 42 Delta, monitor tower 118.6, right?
Monitor tower 118.6, thank you, Stobart 42 Delta. Shamrock 60 Golf, taxi terminal. Afternoon, Shamrock 11 Juliet, climbing flight level 120 now, revenue.
Shamrock 11 Juliet, good day, climbing flight level 160.
Flight 160, Shamrock 11 Juliet. Restriction, Foxtrot.
Ryanair 757 November, continue on the Bagger 1 Lima arrival. You can expect to turn for the localizer, somewhere being Kuda.
Continue on the Bagger 1 Lima, copy to answer, process north.
49 Juliet, follow the Emirates to Echo 1 and hold short of runways 34 and 28.
Follow the Emirates to Echo 1, hold short 34 and 28 to Shamrock 49 Juliet.
Shamrock 60 Golf, follow the company Z20 from the right to Echo 1 and hold short of runways 34 and 28.
Company right to left, hold short 34 to 8 at Echo 1, Shamrock 60 Golf.
Airfan 79 November, cross runway 34 Mike 1, apron taxiway 4 to stand 315 Charlie.
So we copy the 215 Charlie for the Dana Transfer 79 November, this is right?
Airfan 79 November, cross runway 34 to Mike 1, apron taxiway 4.
We cross runway 34 to Mike 1 for apron for Transfer 79 November.
Right, Shamrock 28 Golf, I'm 301 left, 10 left, push the turn.
Roger.
59 contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
18 Shamrock 159, bye-bye.
Ryanair 640 Sierra Echo, descent flight of 130.
Level 130, 640.
Approach surface wind 270 degrees, 19 knots, max 25.
Okay, Shamrock 159.
8.6, goodbye.
18 Shamrock 49 Juliet, bye-bye.
5 Echo Delta, vacate CR4, then right Sierra. When vacated, contact ground 121 this flight.
Yeah, for Sierra, then when vacated, 1 Manchester, 8
42 Delta, surface wind 270 degrees, 18 knots, max 25, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, next service 42 Delta.
67 Echo, ground taxi, Mike 1, left onto runway 16, hold short of runway 28.
Right, 1 left on 16, hold short to 8.
Shamrock 28 Golf, push start approved, Gregory's Point Echo, facing south to QNH 9er 79er, hectopascal.
Push the turn approved, point Echo facing south, QNH 979 hectopascal, Shamrock 28 Golf.
Right, 190 base transfer, 15 Echo.
Shamrock 159er, surface wind 270 degrees, 16 knots, runway 28, cleared land.
Runway 28, cleared land, Shamrock 159.
Maintenance 12, ground patch message.
Go on to apron taxiway 4 for pavement inspection.
Maintenance 12, Roger, Kevin, we taxi in tone aircraft to proceed on to apron taxiway 4.
Apron taxiway 4 approved, giving way to taxiing to an aircraft. Maintenance 12. Max 7 cleared ILS approach runway 28 to report Shamrock 1 Pab Echo.
CityJet 1 cleared now direct to Lammo.
Direct to Lammo to the Ireland 01.
Dublin, good afternoon, Ryanair 6 Whiskey Uniform, descending level 240 on heading 355, Golf.
Ryanair 6 Whiskey Uniform, good day, identified, cleared factory 1 Lima, runway 28, descent flight level 150.
Factory 1 Lima, descent level 150, Ryanair 6 Whiskey Uniform, flight out on heading 355. He's climbing 4000.
Dublin 42 Delta, good day, you're identified, climb flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Stuttgart 42 Delta.
42 Delta, direct to Bamley.
Bamley, Stuttgart 42 Delta.
4 Sierra Echo, speed 250 knots or less, contact Dublin 132580, goodbye.
250 or less, 13258, 4 Sierra Echo, goodbye. Doubling low, Ryanair 64 Sierra Echo, descending 130 to back, so for the 1 Lima, speed 245.
Ryanair 64 Sierra Echo, good day, identified, continue 1 Lima, descend to flight level 80.
Descent 80 on the 1 Lima, 64 Sierra.
Air 757 November, turn right direct to Lammo.
Right to Lampo, 7 November.
CityJet 1 clear direct to Maxim.
Direct to Maxim, CityJet 01.
Shamrock 159, vacate Sierra 5, right Sierra, and when vacated, contact ground on 121.8, good day.
Air 5 right center there, 121 decimal 8 channel 159. Bye-bye.
Emirates 162, surface wind 280 degrees, 18 knots, max 25, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
28, clear takeoff, Emirates 162.
Flight level 120, February 4 to Delta.
Approach our rotate, will come on, sir, fast November.
1 left of 16, first away, fine, 7.
Over 5 Sierra Delta, contact ground 122, decimal 985, goodbye. Hammock 159, ground afternoon, taxi whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
83 Delta Uniform, cleared now direct to Latmo. Over 83 Delta Uniform, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 0979 hectopascals.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 0979, so 83 Delta.
City Ireland 1, maintain speed not below 190 knots to 70 me and 160 knots to 40 me.
Not below 190 to 7 and 160 to 4, City Ireland 01.
0 degrees, 15 knots, runway 28, cleared land.
Cleared land to 8, we'll go back home.
To 180 knots.
Please 180 knots, try so fast and November.
Ryanair 64 Sierra Echo, contact approach 121.1.
121, 64 Sierra Echo, wait. Approach allow Ryanair 64 Sierra Echo, descending gate 0 to back, so for the 1 Lima 245 knots.
Ryanair 64 Sierra Echo, turn left direct to Latmo.
Left to Latmo, 64 Sierra Echo.
KLM 24 Echo, ground below your position starters approved, Chugleys Point Foxtrot, QNH 979er hectopascal.
Push start approved, Foxtrot, QNH 979, KLM 24 Echo.
970 Yankee, monitor tower 118.6.
Monitor tower 186, running substitute. 29180, thank you, Super 40, that's a flight.
Emirates 162, turn right heading 030.
Right heading 0303 degrees, Emirates 162.
Over 42 Delta, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, Sober 42 Delta.
Good afternoon, Summer 605 Papa, passing flight level 2759, descend flight level 180, we're in A320 information. We have the information from the 605 Papa.
Summer 605 Papa, identified, cleared out to Bagzo 1 Lima arrival, runway 28.
Bagzo 1 Lima, runway 28, Summer 605 Papa.
Rider 6 Mike, correction, Rider 6 with uniform, cleared out to Latmo, speed 300 knots or greater.
Latmo, for greater, Ryanair 6 whiskey uniform.
It's 162, continue right direct to Rulov.
Direct to Rulov, Emirates 162.
Rider 6 with uniform, descent flight of 130.
10 level 13, 06 whiskey uniform.
Summer 605 Papa, speed 270 knots.
Speed 270 knots, Summer 605 Papa.
Summer 1 Papa Echo, vacate Sierra 5, then right on Sierra. When vacated, contact ground 121 decimal 8.
Sierra 5, right, Sierra, ground 118. Thank you very much, we'll go back home.
20755, goodbye.
20755, bye-bye, Ryanair 6 whiskey uniform.
14 knots, max 25, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Let's take off runway 28, please, at 835 whiskey. Afternoon, Ryanair 6 whiskey uniform, descending level 130, lap mode 300 more for creator, information golf.
Ryanair 6 whiskey uniform, good day, you're identified. Maintain high speed as long as possible, descend to flight level 70.
Level 70, Ryanair 6 whiskey uniform, we maintain high speed as long as possible.
Emirates 162, speed of 290 knots when you're ready. Contact Dublin now 129.180.
129, 180 and 290 knots, Emirates 162. Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie, Foxtrot, traffic hotel info.
Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie, ground taxi Mike 1 left onto runway 16, hold short of runway 28.
Mike 1, left 16, hold short 28, Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie.
28 to the Ireland 001.
Approaching flight level 120.
162, good day, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, it's 162.
Taxi link 3 boxes, Echo 1 Hotel 234, Shamrock 28 Golf. Shamrock 52, Victor, your traffic is assisted jet RJ behind this is the left, Echo. Once that traffic taxis behind left to right, your push and start is approved, circulate point Echo, QNH 978, hectopascals.
QNH 978, Wentburg, passing RJ, pass behind us, he's on Echo now, and when he's passed, push and start approved to Echo behind Shamrock 52.
For passing altitude 2,300, climbing flight level 90.
Cooper 835 Whiskey, good day, you're identified climb, flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Cooper 835 Whiskey.
29 Whiskey Charlie, monitor tower 118.6, right?
Monitor tower 118.6, Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie.
Let's approach on 828.
Left hand max left, and attention altitude 228, so 830 down.
Heading 030.
Head 030, speed bed 835 Whiskey.
To the left, wait, close to Echo.
128, decimal 055, goodbye.
128.055 for Scottish Shamrock. 163, thank you, good day.
Sobart 42 Delta, contact Scottish 127.275, goodbye.
Scottish 127.275, Sobart 42 Delta.
124 Echo, request taxi.
QLM 2 for Echo, Roger, hold position, just waiting on one pushing ahead, I'll be calling you back.
Holding position.
Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha, your push and start is approved, circulate point Lima, QNH is 978 hectopascals.
Push start approved to Lima 978 hectopascals. Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha.
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, can you confirm it's Whiskey 1 or Whiskey 2?
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, Whiskey 1.
Whiskey 1, Roger, we see a vehicle on the Hotel 1 there.
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, affirm, the Hotel 1 is closed.
Roger, thanks.
Haha, it's the Ireland 041. Shamrock 605, Papa, descend to flight level 80.
Flight level 80, 605, Papa.
Quick second, doing right now, 67 Echo, bye.
Key contact Dublin 129, decimal 180, Bobby.
129, 180, speed bed 835 Whiskey, bye.
Ryanair 6 Whiskey uniform, contact approach with your speed 121.1, Bobby.
1211, Ryanair 6 Whiskey uniform, bye.
One ground taxi Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Whiskey 2, hold short of 34, again, Joe.
Ryanair 6 Whiskey uniform, descending level 702.4, speed of 20 knots, running to the 0.70.
Ryanair 6 Whiskey uniform, order descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH 978 hectopascals.
This has to be done in 978, Ryanair 6 Whiskey uniform.
Ryanair 640 Echo, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Ryanair 640 Echo.
Starboard 83 Delta uniform, reduce speed 160 knots, maintain 4.
164, fully established 83 Delta uniform.
Starboard 83 Delta uniform, your number 2, contact tower 118.6, goodbye.
86, starboard 83 Delta uniform, bye now.
Ryanair 6 Whiskey uniform, cleared ILS approach on 828.
Cleared ILS approach on 828, Ryanair 6 Whiskey uniform.
KLM 24 Echo, request taxi, we're clear of traffic.
KLM 24 Echo, thanks for that taxi. Link 3, then left on the Foxtrot, hold short of Link 2.
Okay, Link 3, left on Foxtrot, hold short Link 2, and for performance-wise we need Echo 1.
Roger.
Ryanair 640 Echo, fully established.
Ryanair 640 Echo, reduce speed 165 knots.
165 knots, Ryanair 640 Echo.
After my course, again, 2-1. Approach 121.1.
Lamo and 121.1, thank you so much, Mr. Fred, top up the plate.
Ryanair 757 November, vacate Sierra 4, then right on Sierra, 1 vacated, contact ground, 121, that's flight. Sierra 4 and 100.
Echo, good day, identified climb, flight level 120, turn right heading 020.
120 heading 020, Ryanair 67 Echo.
Out of the cul-de-sac from 409 Romeo, they're pushing back to Lima, so give way to them and taxi to stand 408 Romeo.
Very good. Caution Company Echo 1 via Zulu. Caution Company 409 Romeo is pushing to Lima. We'll give way to them and then 408 Romeo. 159. Ground, that's all.
Liner 757 November, ground hold taxi Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Whiskey 2, hold short, 34, Liner 757.
Shamrock 28 Golf, monitor tower 118.6, goodbye.
Monitor tower 186, Shamrock 28 Golf, good night.
KLM 24 Echo, continue behind the CityJet RJ to Echo 1 and hold short of runways 34 and 28.
Behind the F-Row to Echo 1 and hold short of the runway 28, KLM 24 Echo.
KLM 24 Echo also hold short of runway 34.
Oh yes, hold short of runway 34, KLM 24 Echo.
To Ireland 1, taxi Foxtrot 3, link 3 to stand 207 Tango.
Fox 3, link 3, 207 Tango, Shamrock 01.
Wrong, Shamrock 5 to Victor, wait a second.
Shamrock 5 to Victor, Roger, standby. To for Echo, monitor tower 118.6, goodbye.
118.6, monitoring KLM 24 Echo, bye.
Whiskey, contact Scottish 128055, goodbye.
128055, we've got 85 Whiskey, thanks, bye.
Mark 10 Mike, ground below, your push and start is approved, Douglas Point Juliet, the QNH is 978 hectopascals.
Push and start approved to Juliet, QNH 978, Shamrock 10 Mike.
Ground, Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha.
With Echo 1.
KLM 24 Echo, Roger, with advise, it looks like you're number 4 at the moment.
Thank you.
Ryanair 67 Echo, contact Dublin 129.18, bye-bye.
291 is over there, Ryanair 67 Echo.
Police Point Hotel.
Push and start the hotel now, Shamrock 10 Mike, understood.
Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha, pass message.
There is slight tech issue, sir. Could we just hold position for 7 minutes, sir?
Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha, that should be okay, I'll advise you if you need to move, thanks.
We should resolve it quite quickly, thanks.
Left, they're parking your left on 207 Tango. Taxi link 3 and then left on the Foxtrot to Echo 1, hold short of runway 34 and 28.
Okay, we give away to the CityJet RJ just in front of us when it's clear. Link 3, Fox is for Echo 1, holding short 3 for 28, Shamrock 5 to Victor behind. Do we still have this slot at 44?
Firm 44.
Okay.
Ryanair 757 November, contact ground on 122.985, goodbye.
122.985, Ryanair 757,
Ryanair 985 is on Fox Dinner, hold short 4.
Ryanair 985, down to the hold short of link 4.
To link 4, Ryanair 985.
Down below, so we're going to
AC Delta Uniform, ground below, taxi Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Alex.
049 Juliet, good day, climb flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Shamrock 49 Juliet.
One Papa Echo, you can taxi now left on runway 16, vacate at Mike 1, then right on the Foxtrot and link 2 to stand 403 Charlie.
Thank you very much. It's left and then right for Mike 1, Foxtrot, link 2 all the way to 403 Charlie, Shamrock 1, Papa Echo, thanks.
Afternoon, Shamrock 60 Golf out of 23 for 90, lift 5 Alpha.
Shamrock 60 Golf, good afternoon, identified climb, flight level 120.
120, Shamrock 60 Golf.
Good afternoon, line up runway 28.
Line up 28, Ryanair 7 Zulu, Yankee afternoon. Uniform.
Ryanair 650, uniform number 1 with departure traffic, contact tower 118.6, goodbye.
5, goodbye.
13055, good day, Ryanair 678, goodbye.
Shamrock 49 Juliet, contact Shannon 124.7, goodbye.
47 Shamrock 49 Juliet, bye-bye.
No, Shamrock 40, actually, the 75 level 180 and a heading of 270 degrees.
Shamrock 40 X-ray, good day to you, identified, and you're cleared direct to Lapmo for runway 28, maintain high speed.
Lapmo high speed, Shamrock 40.
Shamrock 40 X-ray, descent flight level 130.
Descent flight level 130, Shamrock 40.
Nice, you've waited our Lingus Heavy on your right, then taxi to Mike 1, hold short of runway 34.
Give way to the Lingus on the right, and then afterwards Mike 1, hold short, 34, right, 985.
Cancel Ryanair 64 Sierra Echo 05.
Ryanair 64 Sierra Echo, ground low, taxi whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
52 short 34, short day.
October ATC Dublin, uniform contact ground 122.985, goodbye.
Contact ground 122.985, goodbye, right.
Ryanair 985, taxi left on runway 16, hold short of runway 28.
Left off to 16, then hold short to 28, Ryanair 985.
To Sulpep, runway 28, speed 300 knots or greater.
Direct to Sulpep now, 28, 300 knots or greater, Shamrock 4, X-ray Hotel.
Good afternoon, Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, we're direct one at descending flight at 200 and 320 with golf at 20 knots.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, good day, identify clear point at 1 Lima, runway 28.
1 Lima 28, Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel.
X-ray, descent flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, Shamrock 4.
Silence 28.
Shamrock 605 Papa, DC 187 off, maintain to max 7 from max at 167 off to 4.
Malaysia Hotel, max at 160 off to 4, Shamrock 605 Papa.
60 Golf, good day, climb flight level 230. Level 230, Shamrock 60 Golf.
Decimal 6, goodbye.
100 tower, 118, decimal 6, Ryanair 985, goodbye.
25 Uniform Bravo identified, cleared 9 at 1 Lima, runway 28.
9 at 1, 25 Uniform Bravo.
7 speed heading 155 Ryanair to correct to 7 Zulu Yankee.
Ryanair 7 Zulu Yankee, free speed now, climb flight level 120.
Free speed, climbing flight level 120, Ryanair 7 Zulu Yankee.
This is Shamrock 605 Papa.
Ryanair 6 Whiskey Uniform, surface wind 270 degrees, 15 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
28, clear to land, Ryanair 6 Whiskey Uniform. Okay.
Shamrock 10 Mike, taxi.
Shamrock 10 Mike, taxi link to Foxtrot 1 Echo 1, hold short of runways 34 and 28.
Link to Foxtrot 1 Echo 1, hold short of 34, Shamrock 10 Mike.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, descent flight level 130, and contact Dublin 120755, goodbye.
20755, descending flight level 130, Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, bye.
Over 26, correction, over 25, Uniform Bravo, descent flight level 130, contact Dublin 132580.
Descent flight level 130, Dublin 132580, so 125 Uniform Bravo.
Shamrock 40 X-ray, contact approach 121.1, goodbye.
121, goodbye, Shamrock 40.
Papa Hotel, descending flight level 130, board at 1 Lima.
Okay.
Ryanair 6 for Echo, contact ground 122.985, right?
22985, 94 Sierra Echo, goodbye.
378, minus 78, Shamrock 40,
20.
Flight level 120, energy and whiskey Charlie.
Dublin Low, over 25 Uniform Bravo, sending flight level 130, direct now, please.
Over 25 Uniform Bravo, continue 1 Lima arrival, descend to flight level 80.
Flight level 80, clear to GD 1 Lima, so over 25 Uniform Bravo.
Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie, turn right heading 040.
Turn head 040, Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie.
Ryanair 7 Zulu Yankee, climb flight level 230.
Level 230, Ryanair 7 Zulu Yankee.
Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel, descend now flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel.
Shamrock 2 Golf, good day. Ryanair 6 Whiskey Uniform, ground taxi Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, hold short of runway 34.
Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, hold short 34, Ryanair 6 Whiskey Uniform.
90 knots.
Roll out now, max 290, Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie.
Number 4 X-ray Hotel, can you maintain the high speed below 100?
We'll probably need to come back below 100, Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel.
Copy, thank you.
605 Papa, surface wind is 270 degrees, 13 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, runway 605 Papa.
Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie, contact Dublin 129.180, goodbye.
2918, Ryanair 29 Whiskey Charlie, good day.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, direct to Arvok, rejoin the 1 Lima.
With Arvok, rejoin the 1 Lima, Shamrock 5 Papa.
Rescue 17, Roger, proceed vantage point south, holding short of runway 28. Gamma 4 X-ray Hotel, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 9er 78 hectopascals.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 978, Gamma 4 X-ray Hotel. Hotel Romeo passing 283, descending flight level 240, direct battery with Golf.
Sure, 5 Star Romeo identified, clear battery 1 Lima, runway 28, descend flight level 200.
2 Lima for 28, descend flight level 200, Channel 5 Hotel Romeo. Popped up. Okay, Shamrock 2 Golf, passing altitude 3,800 feet, climbing flight level 90, Pezza 5 Alpha.
Shamrock 2 Golf, good day, your identified climb, flight level 170.
Flight level 170, Shamrock 2 Golf. Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha for taxi, please. Shamrock 2 Golf.
Echo 1, hold short of runways 34 and 28.
Bravo 1 Echo 1, hold short 34 and 28, Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha.
Okay, good afternoon, to the 605 Papa, passing very serious.
Shamrock 605 Papa, current afternoon, taxi Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
602, 34, to the 605 Papa.
Liner 6 with uniform, contact ground 122.985, goodbye.
122.985, Liner 6 with uniform, goodbye.
Good afternoon, Shamrock 4 Extra Hotel, weather 7 for 5,000, coming back 250 knots now.
Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel, Roger, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 9er 78 hectopascals.
Descend 3,000, QNH 978, Shamrock 4 Extra Hotel.
Approach allow 725 uniform Bravo, sending flight level 80, direct car.
725 uniform Bravo, good day, continue on the 1 Lima, arrival at taxi term before Coulon.
That's copy, continue on the 1 Lima, 725 uniform Bravo.
9-0.
KLM 24 Echo, identified climb, flight level 120.
Level 120, KLM 24 Echo.
40 XI, cleared island approach runway 28.
Cleared island, runway 28, Shamrock 40 XI.
Turn heading 180, Shamrock 2 Echo. 18-6, all the best, Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha.
Shamrock 605 Papa, cross runway 34 to Mike 1, apron taxiway 4 to stand C13 Charlie.
Cross before Mike 1, make the taxiway 4 at 6313 Charlie, Shamrock 605 Papa, bye-bye.
Right. Shamrock 28 Golf, direct to Pesset.
Pesset, Shamrock 28 Golf.
Go by 25 uniform Bravo, clear direct Latno.
Direct Latno, 725 uniform Bravo.
Okay, I'm 24 Echo.
Go by 25 uniform Bravo, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 9er 78 hectopascals.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, 987, Silver 25 uniform Bravo.
Confirm QNH 9er 78.
Correction 978, Silver 25 uniform Bravo.
Good take off, Silver 28, right at 985, right at.
Wait.
Okay, left from Max at descent 2000 feet, then cleared ILS 28, Shamrock 4 Extra Hotel.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel descending 70, reducing 250 knots.
Shamrock 5 Papa Charlie Low, continuing the present heading vectors ILS from 8 to 8.
Present heading 050, ILS runway 28, Shamrock 5 Papa.
Shamrock 40 XA, number 1, contact tower, 18.6, goodbye.
18.6, goodbye, Shamrock 40.
Survey 25 uniform Bravo, cleared ILS from 8 to 8.
Cleared ILS 28, Survey 25 uniform Bravo.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH 978 Pascal.
Then 3000 feet on 978, Shamrock 5 Papa.
KLM 24 Echo, max speed of 290 knots, contact Dublin 129.180, bye-bye.
Switching 129.180 and the speed 290, KLM 24 Echo. Dublin Control, good afternoon, KLM 24 Echo out of level 90 for level 120. We are inbound Roelof.
KLM 24 Echo, good day, climb flight level 230.
Flight level 230, KLM 24 Echo.
November 985, 3290 on DPAN 5 Alpha.
Ryanair 985, good day, you're identified.
Mark 5 Papa Hotel, reduce speed 210 knots.
210 knots, Shamrock 5 Alpha.
155, goodbye.
0755, Shamrock 77, goodbye.
Shamrock 5 Hotel Romeo, descending about 130, track lap on high speed.
Shamrock 5 Hotel Romeo, good afternoon. Maintain high speed as long as possible, descent to flight level 70.
United States of level 70, Shamrock 5 Hotel Romeo.
Ryanair 985, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Ryanair 985.
Surface wind is 280 degrees, 17 knots, runway 28, clear to land. Clear to land 28, Shamrock 4.
Shamrock 2 Echo, speed 270 knots or greater.
270 or greater, Shamrock 2 Echo.
Ryanair 985.
Just coming fully established 7 miles, Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel.
Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel, reduce speed 160 knots and contact tower, 18.6, goodbye.
60 knots, 186, Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel. Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel, 6 miles to 8.
Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel, good afternoon. Continue the approach, surface wind 280 degrees, 18 knots, traffic to the port ahead.
90.
Identified, climb now flight level 120.
Now level 120, Shamrock 210 Mike.
Ryanair 985, contact Dublin now, 135.655, free speed, bye-bye.
5, free speed, thanks. Ryanair 985, bye now.
Shamrock 10 Mike, clear direct to Surrox at free speed.
Surrox free speed, Shamrock 10 Mike. Line up runway 28.
Line up runway 28 and we'll go Shamrock 4 Hotel.
7 knots to max out from max out 160 knots to 4.
180 to max out 160 to 4. Silver 25 uniform Bravo.
Backstage company C20 lining up Echo 1 now. When there's enough room, taxi via Bravo, continue your tour via Bravo 1 to stand 407 Charlie.
Sorry, Grant, can you repeat? Are you breaking up?
Shamrock November Golf, tow Bravo 1 to stand 407 Charlie.
Tow Bravo 407 Charlie.
Shamrock November Golf, tow on Bravo 1 to stand 407 Charlie.
Tow Bravo 1 407 Charlie. Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha, surface wind 270 degrees, 16 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 28, Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha.
Shamrock 40 exit, cancel taxi whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Hold short 34, stand.
40 exit, expect you on 7.
altitude, afternoon runner 562, dinner, so perfect one.
Liner 562, ground low, taxi down the Foxtrot to Echo 1, hold short of runway 34 and 28.
Foxtrot to Echo 1, hold short runway 34, 28, and 562. Tower low, number 25 Uniform Bravo, established 28.
Number 25 Uniform Bravo, continue to approach, surface wind 270 degrees, 18 knots.
Continues, number 25 Uniform Bravo. Level 8.
Number 5 Hotel Romeo, low descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH Niner 78X Glasgow.
Yes, 978,
1 there, Mike at A, climb flight 160.
Climb flight 160, Shamrock 10 Mike.
Ryanair 985, contact Shannon 124.7, goodbye.
247, Ryanair 985, bye now.
Shamrock 52 Victor, contact London 129.380, goodbye.
9380, bye, Shamrock 52 Victor.
562, monitor tower, 118.6, goodbye.
118.6, Ryanair 562, bye-bye.
Ground, jump, November Golf, 406, Charlie, 24 miles.
Shamrock November Golf, thanks, goodbye.
Please.
Sierra 4 right on Sierra 118, number 4 exit hotel.
7th hour, good afternoon, runner 562, Echo 1, dual short 3428.
Runner 562, good afternoon, to be 1 to arrive.
Okay, we're not ready anyway, so thanks, 562.
Roger. Number 25 Uniform Bravo, surface wind 270 degrees, 21 knots, runway 28, cleared to land.
Cleared to land 28, number 25 Uniform Bravo.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, 8 miles ILS 28.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, continue to approach, surface wind 270 degrees, 20 knots, your number 2.
Continue, Shamrock 5 Papa.
Taxi Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Whiskey 2, hold short of 34, Shamrock 4 exit hotel.
Not below Ryanair 5774, Fox, hold short link 4.
Ryanair 5774, ground, hold short of link 4.
Hold short link 4, that's not.
For the 1 Lima 28, so 5 kilo.
Dublin Center, good afternoon, Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo with you. Descending level 180, we're inbound to Paxo. RJ85, we got hotel. Paxo to 234 now.
Number 2 Whiskey Echo identified, cleared Paxo 1 Lima, runway 28, descend flight level 150.
Paxo 1 Lima over 28, level 150, Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo.
Link 4, then taxi Mike 1, left onto runway 16, hold short of runway 28.
Behind the airplane with Mike 1, to runway 16, holding short to 8, Ryanair
10
5774.
Mike, contact Shannon 119.075, goodbye.
119.075, Shamrock 10 Mike, bye.
Ryanair 1410, ground to low, follow the company onto runway 16, hold short of runway 28.
Ryanair company at runway 16, hold short to Ryanair 1410.
Number 4 Victor Alpha, climb flight level 200.
So level 200, Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha. Control, EC79 Bravo Papa, descending flight level 250, reaching direct Nebury.
EC79 Bravo Papa, good day to you. Identified, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140, EC79 Bravo Papa.
So, 118, bye bye, Ryanair 5774.
When vacated, contact ground 121, that's Mike, good afternoon.
Sierra 3, Sierra ground 178, Silver, 25, Bravo, bye.
Ryanair 562, surface wind 270 degrees, 15 knots, max 25, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28, Ryanair 562.
Hold short of runway 34.
Hold short.
Number 2 Whiskey Echo, descend flight of 130.
Level 130, Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo.
Expect C12.
Okay, hold position. Expect C12, Shamrock 4 exit hotel.
Ryanair 1410, monitor tower 118.6, goodbye.
Monitor tower 118, Ryanair 140, good evening.
Right, Shamrock 40, hold short 317, waiting on Marshall.
Shamrock 40 X-ray, thanks if you let us know when you get one.
Hello. Shamrock 5, Papa.
Work 25 Uniform Bravo, taxi left onto Whiskey 3 and then left onto runway 16, vacate golf.
Left Whiskey 3, left 16, vacate golf.
Whiskey Echo, contact Dublin, 132580, goodbye.
132580 to Whiskey Echo, bye now.
Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha, clear direct to Omoko.
Tomoko, Shamrock 4 Victor Alpha.
Good afternoon, Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo, this is with you. Descending level 130, high speed and bound to Latmo.
Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo, you're identified, descent to flight level 120.
Clear level 120, Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo.
And Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo, maintain the high speed as long as possible of lower in 8 miles, you're just approaching the base of control.
Sorry, Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo.
Good afternoon, Ryanair 562, climbing through 2,900 for flight level 90 on the lift departure.
Ryanair 562, good afternoon, you're identified, climb, flight level 120.
120, Ryanair 562. RF Shamrock 5 Hotel Romeo, further stop for the to it.
Shamrock 5 Hotel Romeo, continue the approach, surface wind 280 degrees, 16 knots.
Shamrock 5 Hotel Romeo.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, vacate Sierra 4, then Sierra, when vacated, contact ground, 121 to flight.
Sierra 4, Sierra, when vacated, 121 destination, Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, right?
Ryanair 5774, surface wind 280 degrees, 16 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
28, clear for takeoff, Ryanair 5774.
Ryanair 66 Fox Hotel. Good afternoon, Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, good afternoon, taxi Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Whiskey 2, hold short, 34, what's right, 3 seconds, Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, expect 400 Romeo.
Number 3 Quebec, when airborne remain on my frequency and report in the turn, please.
When airborne remain on frequency and report in the turn.
Number 3 Quebec, surface wind 270 degrees, 16 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, please. 3 Quebec.
Air 141 Zulu, good afternoon, line up runway 28.
Line up runway 28, Ryanair 141 Zulu, good afternoon.
676, thanks, taxi link 3, then left on the Foxtrot to Echo 1, hold short of runways 34 and 28.
Link 3, left on the Foxtrot, all the way to Echo 1 to hold short runways 34 and 28, Shamrock 676.
Shamrock 4 X-ray Hotel, cross runway 34 to Mike 1, then apron taxiway 4 to stand 312.
Cross 34 onto Mike 1, then apron taxiway 4 to stand 312, Shamrock 4, X-ray Hotel.
Shamrock 5 Papa Hotel, cross runway 34 to Mike 1, then right onto Foxtrot 3, hold short of link 3.
Clear cross 64, Mike 1, Fox 3, holding short of link Shamrock 5 Papa.
Correct, Shamrock 8, nice.
Shamrock 89, pass message.
Yeah, we are fully ready here. 101, we could get a switch taxi.
Roger, you have to wait to 05, so we'll be calling you back in about 10 seconds.
Okay, that's Shamrock 8 then.
Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo is with you, descending level 80, we're in Mount Latmo.
Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo, low descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 978 hexawatt golf.
Roger, 3,978, Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo.
410, thank you, bye-bye.
Service for Quebec, check in the turn, contact Dublin, 120.755, good day.
120.755, flight taxi, Double 3 Quebec.
Decimal 180.
29180, and we'll give you 290, Ryanair 560. Good afternoon, Ryanair 562, climbing 230 to Bangkok, speed 290.
Ryanair 562, good day to you, climb, correction, continue as cleared.
As cleared. Over 3 Quebec, which you passed me 2,000 for 4,000 on the Navido 1 Bravo.
Albert 3 Quebec, today you're identified and fly heading 180 degrees.
180 degrees, over 3 Quebec.
Wait, clear land.
Land to you, Shamrock 5 Romeo.
Bug 676, monitor tower, 118.6, goodbye.
186, goodbye, Shamrock 676.
Flight level 70, Starboard 3 Quebec.
Starboard 5 kilo, descend to flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Starboard 5 kilo.
Air 562, contact Scottish 128055, goodbye.
128055, Ryanair 560, good day.
Starboard 3 Quebec, can we head 190 please, just to avoid the build-up?
Starboard 3 Quebec, fly heading 190, report clear.
90, with good thanks.
Ryanair 141 Zulu, passing 2290.
Ryanair 141 Zulu, you're identified, climb flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Ryanair 141 Zulu.
Ready for departure, Shamrock 676.
Shamrock 676, line up runway 28.
Line up runway 28, Shamrock 676. Ryanair 5774.
Ryanair 78 hectopascal.
Altitude 5,000, Ryanair 78 hectopascal, Starboard 5 kilo.
Link 220, Starboard 85, thank you, bye.
And Starboard 5 kilo, you can expect turn in around Sorry.
Roger 5 kilo.
7230, Ryanair 5774.
Turn right Sierra, wind vacated, contact ground, 121 destination.
Sierra 5 Sierra and 121 Shamrock 5 Charlotte.
Shamrock 676, the surface wind 280 degrees, 15 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear to takeoff, runway 28, Shamrock 676. Zero weather now.
Starboard 3 Quebec, and that is cleared now door to pass it.
Pass it, thanks, Starboard 3 Quebec.
Ryanair 66 Fox Hotel, line up runway 28.
Line up runway 28, Ryanair 66 Fox Hotel.
Mark 160 Echo, ground hello, caution company 7578 kilo, your position start is approved to Turkey Point Lima, the QNH is 978 hectopascal.
Caution the company 757 kilo, air position start is approved to Lima, 978, Shamrock 168 Echo.
Zulu, contact Dublin 129, 180, speed 290 knots when you're able.
190 and 299 and 141 Zulu, thank you.
Just to confirm the frequency 129, 180, bye-bye.
29180 and 141 Zulu, thank you sir, bye-bye.
Starboard 5 kilo, cleared now to SOPEP and contact approach 121, 1, bye-bye.
Trap 21 Starboard 5 kilo, bye-bye.
230.
Flight level 230, Ryanair 140 Zulu.
Ryanair 5774, clear to road test.
72 Rotterdam, Ryanair 5774.
Starboard 85 Yankee Mike, direct to Tismo again.
Direct to Tismo, Starboard 85 Yankee Mike.
That's runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, Ryanair 66 Fox Hotel, bye-bye.
Shamrock 676, good day, you're identified, climb to flight level 120, second to passing altitude.
I'm flight level 120, now passing 2,600 feet, Shamrock 676, thank you.
Starboard 3 Quebec.